Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Sri Namparmal ki jai. So, continuing with the pastimes of Sri Rangam. So, in Sri Rangam temple, you might have noticed, if you visit the temple of Ramanujacharya temple, within the Sri Rangam temple campus, there is one particular room. When you enter into Ramanujacharya's temple, it's called Yamunai Thuraivar Mandapam. Yamunai Thuraivan is the name of Yamunacharya, and there is a small statue on above the door, Yamunacharya statue, and the one side is Maraneri Nambi, and the other side is Deivavari Andan. The two devotees are standing in front of Yamuna, standing on the sides of Yamunacharya. So today we will speak about that. The other devotee on the other side of Yamunacharya is known as Deivavari Andan. So when Yamunacharya, he became an Acharya of Sri Sampradaya in Sri Rangam. He came and surrendered to Namparmal. Then he gave up his kingdom to Vaishnavas and he became a very stalwart Acharya, very wonderful sannyasi. So many great people became his disciples. Like Sri Shailapurna, Tirumala Nambi of Tirumala, he became his disciple. Maladhara became his disciple. Mahapurna became his disciple. Kanchipurna came from Kanchipurna, he became his disciple. Then so many others, Maraneri Nambi, Deivavari Andan, then Goshti Purna, all are great personalities. They are all the gurus of Ramanuja. They all came and surrendered to Yamunacharya. So hearing this, there was one Chola king. That king, he heard that how Ram Mishra has brought spinach to Ram Mishra is known as Manakal Nambi. He brought spinach to Yamunacharya, and after slowly taking the association with that Ram Mishra, Yamunacharya gave up his politics, kingdom, everything. Then he took sannyas, then he became a great devotee, then he became a great saintly devotee of Namparmal. Then hearing all these things, the Chola king who was ruling that kingdom, he came along with his wife and his personal astrologer, Purohit. The three of them, they came to Yamunacharya and they begged for shelter of Yamunacharya's lotus feet, and also they requested Yamunacharya to give initiation. So Yamunacharya, he gave three of them initiation. He gave the name for that Purohit of that king as Sri Ranganatha Muni. Sri Nadamuni Das, like that he gave. Because Nadamuni is a great devotee, is a grandfather of Yamunacharya. And for that king, Yamunacharya gave the name Sri Ranga Cholendra. And for that king's wife, she also great devotee, for her Yamunacharya gave the name Sri Ranganayaki. In this way, Yamunacharya gave them name, and the kingdom what he had, he just given to the devotees, all the devotees of the service of Ranganath, Namparmal. Later, up to that Krimikanda Chola, the other king who disturbed Ramanujacharya, up to his time, all the full Chola dynasty, half of the kingdom belongs to Namparmal. It is used for the Ranganaji service only. So in this way, the great way the preaching and the very grandly the Vaishnavism was spreading everywhere. At that time, the Yamunacharya's guru, Ram Mishra, he came and told to him that you should accept the Yoga Shastra, this Ashtanga Yoga, Anima, Mahima, Lahima, all this Siddhi. These are also there with Nadamuni, and Nadamuni gave to one of his disciples to teach to Yamunacharya. Just like Yamunacharya gave different Shastras to his five of his disciples. Goshtipurna he gave Om Namo Narayanaya mantra. With Maladhara he told him to teach Divya Prabandham, particularly Tiruvayumozhi. Then Mahapurna he took initiation. Like that, different things was given to different disciples to teach. When Ramanuja will come, they have to teach Ramanuja. So this way, Yamunacharya also told, Nathamuni told one disciple called Kurugai Kavalappan. To that devotee, Yamunacharya, Nadamuni invested that to Kurugai Kavalapan. Just like Mahaprabhu, when before Narottams appear, Mahaprabhu invested that prema in Padma Nadi. When Mahaprabhu told Nityananda Prabhu, when Narottam will appear, that time Nityananda, you should remind Narottam. Then when Narottam will take bath in the Padma river, then all the prema will come to Narottam. Similarly, this Nadamuni, he invested that Ashtanga Yoga with one disciple called Kurugai Kavalappan. And when the time will come, then Manavalama, this Manakal Nambi, who is the guru of, initiated guru of Yamunacharya, he told him that you should go to him and learn the yoga, Ashtanga Yoga from him. It was also coming along with the Guru Shishya Parambara. So, the Yamunacharya asked Manakal Nambi, my dear Guru Maharaj, why you didn't get that Ashtanga Yoga? Then Manakal Nambi told, my Guru is Pundarikaksha, Uyankondar. He rejected that Ashtanga Yoga because when Nadamuni was about to teach him Ashtanga Yoga, he told, for me this bhakti is enough, I don't want to get Anima, Mahima, all these siddhis and all. He has told in a very nice way. When the dead body is lying down in the house, why should I do for some other process like that? Something in that way, poetically he said something. Therefore he didn't accept that Ashtanga Yoga. For me the Saranagati, the surrendering to the Lord and going back to Vaikuntha, that is enough. So his disciple is Manakal Nambi, and Manakal Nambi, his disciple is Yamunacharya. So this way Manakal Nambi told, if you want to learn, you should go to Kurugai Kavalappan and learn this Ashtanga Yoga. Then, desiring that, this Yamunacharya, he went to Kurugai Kavalappan, to meet Kurugai Kavalappan in a place called Veeranarayanapuram. It is near to Sri Mushnam Chidambaram, this place. So then when he went there, he went along with some of his disciples called Mahapurna, and some of his disciples only he went. And he doesn't want to disturb Kurugai Kavalapan because he is meditating. Within this meditation he was seeing the Supreme Lord and his pastimes now. So nobody should disturb him. So behind a wall, very silently Yamunacharya went and stood. He was waiting for when his Kurugai Kavalapan will open his eyes and he will come out from the yoga, then he can speak to him. Then meanwhile that person, Kurugai Kavalapan, was sitting inside. He suddenly opened his eyes and he was in the other side of the wall. From there he told, is there anyone came from the Nadamuni's descendants? Anyone come from the Nadamuni's family? Then Yamunacharya, he heard, yes Swamiji, I am the grandson of Nadamuni, I am Yamuna arrived here. Like that he told. Oh Yamuna, you came? He asked from inside. Then Yamunacharya was shocked. He didn't even see who has come. How could that Kurugai Kavalapan could know that he was on the other side of the wall? How could he see that? Then Yamunacharya went and offered his Dandavat Pranam to Kurugai Kavalapan, and he asked, how you can understand that I am on the other side of the wall? Kindly teach me that yoga to me also. Then Kurugai Kavalapan told, actually I was seeing the Supreme Lord with Lakshmi Devi. So when Lakshmi Devi, Lord was hugging the Lakshmi Devi, at the time suddenly Lord turned his face and he was looking towards one particular wall. So then I could understand Lord is only attached to the pure devotee. So Nadamuni is a pure devotee. Someone has come, Nadamuni already disappeared. Someone from his family has come. That's why Lord is looking towards that direction. That's why I asked you, like that he told. Yamunacharya was shocked. Yamunacharya offered his Dandavat Pranam and told, can you kindly teach me that yoga, Ashtanga Yoga to me also? Then that Kurugai Kavalapan told, when a particular time will come, and the Marga Masa, in the Sukla Paksha, there is one particular Muhurta called Abhijit Muhurta. Actually, this yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, I will teach you that at the time of my death, I will teach you. He told like that. So he told when I am going to die, that particular Tithi, date, everything he gave. So you come one day before you come, that day I will give you this knowledge to you. So he wrote it in a palm leaves and gave to Yamunacharya. At that particular time, you must come here, like that. Then Yamunacharya, accepting the order of the Guru, he took that palm leaves and he went back to Srirangam. When he came back to Srirangam, there was a very good, actually the coming year only that he was going to disappear, within 1 year time. So then there was a Vaikunta Ekadashi festival in Srirangam. Namperumal is coming with beautiful dresses. Then in front of the Namperumal, the arrayers, the singers, they are singing some particular songs from Thiruvaimozhi, which is describing the glories of Thiruvananthapuram, Ananda Padmanabha. Then there it is said that if anyone brooms in Ananda Padmanabha, how many dust particles are there? That many birth sins will go, like that, and so much glorification about Ananda Padmanabha in Thiruvaimozhi. So Yamunacharya, after hearing that, immediately he got so much desire to see Ananda Padmanabha in Trivandrum. Immediately walked out from that place to Ananda Padmanabha with some of his disciples. So at that time, this Deivavari Andan, this is the disciple of Yamunacharya, he told him to look after the ashram. Then Yamunacharya went to Trivandrum. When Yamunacharya went to Trivandrum, this Deivavari Andan, there are so many devotees in Sri Sampradaya, they are so much attached to their Guru. Like so many devotees of Ramanujacharya, like Dhanur Das, that Andhra Purna, Vaduganami, they don't even worship their God, but they worship their Guru as the Lord itself. Such a kind of Guru devotion is there. So similarly, this Deivavari Andan, he was feeling so much separation from Yamunacharya, so much so that his body became his body color turned into pale. He was like totally sick. He was like a madman he became. Then by the time this Yamunacharya reached Trivandrum, he took darshan of Padmanabha in the 3 doors. So meanwhile, all the other disciples, they asked Deivavari Andan, what happened to you? Then he told that because of I am feeling, he didn't told to anyone, but some of his personal close friends, he told that I am feeling separation from Yamunacharya, that's why my body color is changing. I could not tolerate that. Then they all told, okay, you also go to Trivandrum to meet Yamunacharya. Then this Deivavari Andan, he left Srirangam and he was supposed to take care of the ashram, but he could not do that. He went to Trivandrum. Then meanwhile, Yamunacharya, just after taking his darshan, he just left for some few kilometers. He crossed from Trivandrum towards Srirangam. Then meanwhile on that place, Deivavari Andan met his Guru, Yamunacharya. He fall Dandavad obeisance to Yamunacharya. Meanwhile, Yamunacharya became very angry. I told you to look after the ashram, why you left that ashram? And he was scolding, Yamunacharya was scolding Deivavari Andan. Then the other disciples told, no, he was feeling in great separation from you. His body changed, he became like a mad, that's why he came to see you, because the other disciples sent him. Then Yamunacharya, seeing his condition, he was so compassionate to his disciple. He took Deivavari Andan and hugged him and embraced him and told, oh Deivavari Andan, don't worry. Now you go, Trivandrum is, Padmanabha is anyway nearby only. You also go and take darshan, we will wait for you here. Then Deivavari Andan went and he took darshan of Padmanabha. Then he came back to the place of Yamunacharya. Then all of them together, they visited all the holy places in Navatirupati, then they visited on the holy places on the way. They were coming to Srirangam. On the way, they reached Madurai. When they reached Madurai, Madurai was a very forest on those time. He seen the beautiful river Kridamala, which is mentioned in the Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam mentioned about 3 rivers in South India. On that banks, their great souls will take birth itself. 4 rivers. One is Kaveri cha Mahapunya, Kridamala, and Tamrabarani, and Pratichi. Pratichi is Bharatapuzha in Kerala itself. So this Kridamala river is called, in present day it's called as Vaigai. So when the Vaigai river is seen, Yamunacharya, he felt there is a beautiful place, there is a beautiful Divyadesham also, Kudalanagar. He thought this is the right place to perform yoga, sit and meditate on the Lord on the banks of that river. He took bath and he started chanting there. Then he was so much desire came in his mind to learn Ashtanga Yoga, to perform, meditate on the Supreme Lord. Then he took off that palm leaves and he want to see which date he is supposed to go. When he opened that palm leaves, he seen it is that particular day he is supposed to reach Viranarayanapuram to meet the Guru. So somehow he went to Trivandrum and by mistake he missed that date. That particular day he is supposed to reach his Guru, because the next day he is going to leave the body. So even then Yamunacharya felt very sad. How I can go to meet my Guru? It is not possible to go. No. Even I should have Pushpa Viman like Ramchandra, then only I can go to my Guru to learn the Ashtanga Yoga. In this way he felt very bad. He was feeling so much that. Then there is no other option to meet his Kurugai Kavalappan. Then without any other option, at least it will reach 4 days to reach there, that area, Virudharanapuram. Then without any other option, Yamunacharya came back to Srirangam. Then Namparmal pacified him, don't worry. Then by that actually from the Sri Sampradaya, the Ashtanga Yoga was lost. Otherwise they used to have Ashtanga Yoga also itself, to the Guru Shishya Parampara. So then Yamunacharya came back to Srirangam. He just preached the Bhakti Yoga and he's lived very happily in Srirangam itself. So next time when you go to Ramanacharya's temple, when we see that statue of Deivavari Andan, we can remember this pastime, how Deivavari Andan left Srirangam out of his love for his Guru Yamunacharya. Shripad Yamunacharya ki Jai, Deivavari Andan ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol.